I'm Dan Ervin. I am the Director of Shore Energy at Salisbury University. I also founded Shore Energy about 3 years ago. Shore Energy is a research center looking at the economics and social policies and political policies surrounding uses of energy and sources of energy. I became involved with Marylanders for Reliable Power because the issue is so important to the economic well-being and to the economic growth of Maryland and to the nation as a whole. I'm particularly interested in power because of its importance to our economy and to public safety and public health. Maryland imports 30% of its power, and we have to be careful about how we integrate our policies or change our policies so that we consider that we do not produce all of our power in state. Here on the Eastern Shore, it's even more, we import more of our power than that. It's probably closer to 70 or 75% of the power on the Eastern Shore is imported from Delaware and surrounding areas. We cannot get all the power that we need from sources outside the Eastern Shore onto the shore because the transmission lines are full. Because of that, people on the Eastern Shore are paying about $100 million a year in extra costs. So that's incredibly important for the economic development of the Eastern Shore. Electricity within the state really depends on three things. It's going to depend on generation that's in state. It's going to depend on transmission to move power around within the state and into the state. And another important issue is efficiency. Transmission, given the amount of power that we import from other states within the region, transmission is just vital. Without a robust transmission grid, we are going to not have enough electricity, in my viewpoint, sometime in the not too distant future, meaning 4, 5, or 6 years. We have had energy efficiency programs since the 70s, and although I don't advocate wasting energy, we just are not very good at implementing efficiency programs. And even if we do, even if everybody starts using compact fluorescent lights, for example, we're still going to need additional transmission and additional power. If electricity is not reliable and not available close to 100% of the time, all of our manufacturing processes will be disrupted. Many of them are computer controlled, and changes in electricity it causes quite a bit of problems for them. We need to expand the current transmission system. Actually, we need to upgrade existing facilities also. The transmission system has not been upgraded substantially over the last 30 or 35 years. We are asking it to do things nowadays that it was never designed to do. For example, we have a proposed wind farm off the coast of Delaware and probably off the coast of Maryland later on. Wind farms are clean energy. However, they're a variable generation source. And what that means is if the wind's not blowing, we do not get any electricity out of it. If we are going to depend on that for electricity, that means we're going to have some type of backup power. Or we're going to have to be connected to wind farms that are distributed across the country so that some turbines are spinning when others aren't. And in order to move the electricity across the country, we're going to have transmission assets to do that.